And before I forget, please note that this university, you cannot apply for a visa. In case you get admissions in this school, you are now going to ask me, how do I apply, how do I move without a visa? First, it is not for international students who are out of Luxembourg. It is for international students in Europe who don't need a visa to move to Luxembourg, alright? Because it is an evening part-time course. I hope you understand now. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for watching today. Thank you. If you are new here guys, please do not forget to subscribe now, you may forget. Alright, thank you so much for understanding. In today's video I'm going to be talking about Luxembourg School of Business, LSB. Alright, Luxembourg School of Business is one of those top business schools in Luxembourg. And again, international students, before you start an application in this school, check the tuition fee. Their tuition fee is not a joke, okay? Remember, it is called Luxembourg School of Business. Therefore, it's a business school. Schools that offers business programs, accountancy, pharmacy, and nursing are all expensive, okay? Or probably the programs are damn expensive. So you should understand that. This school, Luxembourg School of Business, was created in 2014 and is aimed at giving international students the best graduate programs. All right, they have programs in business, they have programs in management, or let me say courses in business management. All right, that is what they are focusing on. And sometimes this school is not just for any type of person. All right, first you also need to understand that the admission dates line are not the same. All right, at Luxembourg School of Business you can only apply for March intake. The deadline is November 15, and for January then the next deadline, that is, there are two deadlines, right? The first one is November 15, the second one is January 31st, all right, of 2022. So that is what you should understand. That's November 15 of 2021, January 31st of 2022, okay? Those are the deadlines for people who want to study during the spring intake. Now, like I said, when you apply, first of all, you have to look for which one you are applying for. If you are applying for a BSc, there are rules and there are requirements. Now, I will be reading something from my paper here. Alright, the law says that if you pay, let me say, when you have submitted your documents online, alright, an interview will be called up, 2 interviews. After the interview, a decision will be taken, and when you get positive feedback, you can now pay your tuition fee. Remember, when you pay the tuition fee, if you pay early, you are going to be given 5% discounts. All right, that if you pay before the deadline of payment. Of course, schools that always give conditional acceptance will always give you a deadline to pay. Okay, then if you pay the fees in one installment, you are going to be given 10% discount. That is how it works. It's a business school, so expect the tuition fee to be very high. Now, the requirements for you to study at the Luxembourg School of Business, the first requirement is BSc in all disciplines. All right, let me say, if you graduated from a university somewhere in Africa and your program is law and another person with chemistry, you guys can apply for this school. All right, it's a school for quality people. Let me put it that way. So that is what they're saying. You need a BSc in all disciplines. All right, you need a 2 years of working experience. I hope you now get it. Yeah, 2 years of working experience is highly needed in this institution, and you also need to be fluency in English. You also need to be very fluent in English language. All right, now how do you prove this English language? The law is that you must bring in height of 7 band score. That is it. Or you get someone who knows you to recommend you, to write a letter of recommendation that no, you have been studying in English language for this particular point in time. All right, so that is what is needed at the Luxembourg School of Business. Again, for the admissions process, you are going to be needing, those were the requirements. Okay, now for admissions process, you need an application form, and the form is going to be downloaded online. I'm going to link put the link in the video description so that you can verify and click on it. Okay, thank you so much. You also need a CV. A CV is a curriculum vitae. You also need to show an up-to-date CV. All right, up-to-date means that the present CV, that is my CV for now, is not the same as that of last year, because you know you have to be updating your CV. So that is what you need to know. You also need to write a motivation letter. Yeah, a motivation letter or statement of purpose is very, very important. when you are applying for schools like this, because this school is highly competitive. Now you also need a recommendation letter. Yeah, someone needs to recommend you, and you need certified copies of your BSc and maybe MSc certificates, okay, to upload to this system. Remember, all these documents you are uploading online after filling the form. Again, I already talked about proof of English. You also need an application fee of 100 euros. Remember, it is non-refundable. All right. So before you make let me say, before you apply for a school where, sorry guys, where the application fee is like 100 euros, you have to know. All right. You have to know what is necessary. All right. Are you going to get the admissions or not? So you need to determine all of these things. Well, if you are going to get the admission, of course you are going to know, right? Sometimes we may not know, but you can know from what is happening in this particular university, okay? So that is what you need to understand. Like I said before, a selection will be done, all right? The first selection will be done, or let me say a partial decision will be made, a selection will be done, and the first interview will be carried out, okay? An interview will be carried out, then let me say the second interview will still be carried out, okay? Then after the second interview has been has taken place, you will either get a rejection or an unconditional offer. In this case, you will be asked to pay your tuition fee. That is when the 5% and 10% discount comes in. 10% is only when you pay all in one installment. 5% is when you pay before the deadline, all right? So that is what you should understand about Luxembourg School of Business. I hope this information helps somebody. If it does, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Alright, subscribe. Alright, until we meet again in another one. Peace.